Hey wrestling fans, look who I found. It's Little Donnie. Little Donnie, where have you been, brother? We all want to know.
I've been at the river trying to find my belt. I love that belt really good, that Carolina title. I miss it. I want it back. I've been looking all over that river for it, and I will find it. And that's all I got to say.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from Little Donnie. He's on the lookout for his belt, but coming up on this episode, we got Thomas Extreme versus George South in a first-time ever matchup. Plus, in your main event, we've been waiting on this one for a long time. Vega versus Luke Fury, finally going to be one-on-one, and AJ Frost is going to be handcuffed to Dre White, and that is your main event this week. Don't you dare miss this exciting episode. And now let's head down to the ring as we got your opening contest. As we said, first time ever, George South, Mr. Number One, the legend, the Deathmatch King. He's going to be taking on the king of cardio, the maestro of cardio, Thomas Extreme. I'm your host, Michael Elliott. Thank you for joining us here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. I'm joined once again with Josh Paul Sellers here in the commentary booth. JPS.
Oh, yeah. I am back. My mama's favorite son. Hey, you think Thomas Extreme, a little nervous getting in this matchup with George? George South is a legend. He's been in the ring with Harley Race, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, and now Thomas Extreme. You think Thomas Extreme's a little intimidated?
I have talked with Thomas Extreme about this potential matchup happening several times over the years, and this is one of the matchups that he has been clamoring for, and he said it's one of the only few left that he could potentially have in his career that would give him butterflies, give him the nerves. So yes, I've talked to him. I can only imagine what he's going through his mind, as he never thought that he would be in the ring with George South, because as we've heard him say in those promos the last couple weeks, he's Mr. Unconventional, and George South is Mr. Conventional. They both do things very differently, but at the end of the day, both of them very great, very skilled professional wrestlers. And George South is Ric Flair's favorite opponent, apparently.
That's what I hear. And George South, obviously, he's got a little age on him, but look at him. He looks better than half the wrestlers in the locker room.
I think George South has only continued to improve even with age, as we've seen him continuously to keep his name out there.
He's one of the busiest wrestlers in the Carolinas.
Maybe the busiest. He's always somewhere. But the fans here clearly behind George South, even though what's Thomas doing? He's belling to the floor.
Nerves are getting to him.
He's going to make George South wait on his terms. He's not going to get in there and fall under George South's rules. He's going to do it his way, just like he's done it most of his career.
Absolutely. Look at all these great fans here today, Mike.
The bandana, they're here to see the Bandana Bandit and Mr. Number One for the first time ever. There's not many first-time matchups left out there, but this is one of them. And we're happy to bring it to you right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. George South taking that side headlock right out of the collar and elbow tie-up.
Squeezing it, too. Look at him.
George South has been around the globe, made a living at this for 30-plus years of his life. Thomas Extreme just looking. Oh, what a big mark on the belt for Thomas Extreme would it be if he could say he defeated the legend George South here. He told John Harkey he's a slowpoke. He didn't get the 3 count fast enough.
A headlock takeover into a pin. Oh, he's got the shoulder up.
You know, Thomas Extreme doesn't look like your average professional wrestler. He definitely has a unique look, but I can tell you, after seeing him for several years here on this program, he is one of the best.
Absolutely. If you watch this show, you know about Thomas Extreme. He is an outstanding professional wrestler.
He would not surprise me if Thomas Extreme is able to defeat George South here this week. He's a former NAWA heavyweight champion. It takes that shoulder block and goes down. Former light heavyweight champion is Thomas Extreme, going for a hip toss, but George South with a big reversal there.
Big hip toss.
And now South picks him up, big body slam, takes him down. Thomas Extreme feeling that there. And only gets a 2 count. And George South is
Big
working,
headlock takeover.
working his strategy to perfection here. He's got to keep Thomas Extreme down on the ground because, as we know, Thomas is like the Energizer Bunny. He's all over the place and can go for days.
Absolutely. George South came with a plan, and it's an effective plan.
So far, it's been effective here, but all it's going to take is one mistake on George South's part for Thomas Extreme to get going here. But he's got that side headlock clamped right on tight. He's got a vice grip on there, JPS.
Absolutely. He can't move. That's about as tight as you can put one on there, folks.
Thomas whips him into the corner with his using his momentum, but South out of the way.
Out of the way.
Oh, very Manny Fernandez just right there with that big chop there. Chavo Guerrero looking move. And now South right back in. Headlock takeover. Takes him right back to the canvas.
And the longer he does that, the more of that juice, energy, whatever it is that Thomas Extreme has, sucking it out of him right now.
I don't know about that. Thomas Extreme is the king of cardio, JPS. I don't know if you know what cardio is.
I personally don't practice that, but I hear it's, I know about it.
But he is the god of cardio. He can go and go and go. I don't know. It's going to take a lot.
Yeah, but it takes a lot when a man's squeezing your head off of your shoulders like that and laying on top of you, sucking that out of it.
It's going to take a hell of a squeeze to wear Thomas Extreme down, but if anybody can do it, it's definitely George South here. Oh, takes him down with that back elbow.
Back elbow by Thomas Extreme. What now, Thomas?
Look at this. He's using that speed and that cardio, but nobody at home.
Too smart.
I think that
veteran's too smart.
I think that initial shot that he took him down cost Thomas that split second there, giving South the time to recover and remove himself from that elbow drop.
Absolutely. Big Mike, look at George's boots. He's got the blood of legends on his boots.
It's his blood, and most recently Nick Gage's blood from that big death match they had at WrestleCade. And if you didn't see that other death match he had right here on the program against AJ Frost, he probably got some of that AJ Frost blood on them boots too.
Probably. Good enough.
Back up to their feet. Thomas able to work back up. Back up, but George South has just got him at a standstill, dead center in the square circle.
Squeezing the life out of him. That's what he's doing.
Hey, it's his game plan here. Is it going to work? Will he be able to defeat Thomas Extreme?
From that position, Thomas can't run, he can't fly, he can't jump. It's a great game plan.
Here we go. What's Thomas going to do now? He's got to take him off the ropes, use that momentum, shoots him off. Goes down with another shoulder tackle. South goes over. Leapfrog. Thomas goes down. Going for a hip toss again. But George South, wait a minute. He's going to get a
backslide.
Backslide. Gets him into a pin. And only gets a 2 count there, though.
Oh, it's so close.
And right back of that headlock takeover.
Headlock takeover.
You could hear clearly Thomas Extreme saying, no, ref. He's not going to give up that easy. And as you said, all the weight of George South laying on top of the chest, making the lungs of Thomas Extreme work extra hard.
Sucking the juice out of the battery.
Well, here we go. What's he going to do now? Still got him in that side headlock, clamped on. Thomas Extreme now got to do something.
He's got to do something. He's got to get out of this. He's been in a headlock most of this match.
George South has been around. He's seen it all. He's done it all. There's nothing that Thomas can do that George South can't probably counter. Like I said, he's seen it all.
Yeah, he's got to be a little unconventional. Be himself. Get rid of the nerves and be the Thomas Extreme that we know.
Here we go, using his momentum again. Ducks the clothesline. Big boot. And now George South has Thomas Extreme in a Bent over position. Now what's he gonna do? Shoots him into the ropes. And now Thomas with a neck breaker.
Oh, he's got enough opportunity here.
That's what he needed, was a chance. He goes for the pin.
2 count there.
Thomas Extreme now, he's got to get up. He's got to start bouncing around.
Stay on him.
Use his speed. He grabs him by the arm now. He's got George South down.
Maybe hey, I'm cocky enough. I'm going to beat you at your own game.
Thomas Extreme he's a great technical wrestler. South now trying to get back up to his feet now for the first time. Thomas has got a little bit of control of this match. It's not what I expected from Thomas Extreme once he got the offense in. George South trying to get the people here behind him here in the American Legion Hall in Lenore, North Carolina. People are clapping. South getting back up to a vertical base. He's up to a knee, back up to his feet.
Arm drag.
Takes him right over. Ducks under. Neck breaker
Another
again.
neck breaker.
George South now down on the mat. That could be it. Only gets a 1 count, I think, there. Thomas Extreme is.
He's still feeling the effects of all those headlocks and those headlock takeovers.
He's visibly frustrated for sure. And now Thomas Extreme trying to wear out the legend.
Rear chin lock on him.
He's got that chin lock in that knee. More importantly, that knee is pointed right into the spine of George South as he's wrenching back on that chin. Really make George South tap out here. I don't think George South's ever tapped out in his time here in NAWA from what I can recall. But the people clearly want to see George South get back up. But Thomas is in full control. He's got this rear chin lock clamped on. The people going crazy. South using that to his advantage.
That kid in the front, that's what he's feeding off of right there.
Big shots to the midsection, right into the bread basket, shoots him off. Oh, big back body drop.
Body drop.
And now South taking the knee pad down. Oh, but he missed. Thomas Extreme got out of the way at the last second almost there. He might have got grazed a little bit, but he missed it that time. And now another neck breaker. That's the bread and butter of Thomas Extreme here, is that neck breaker here. South went to the well one too many times with that knee drop. Barely grazed him that first attempt. Clearly missed it on the second attempt, and now Thomas has got him by the arm. Trying to wear down Mr. Number 1 here. Can he do it? Can Thomas Extreme get the biggest win of his career against George South? And yes, I'm saying the biggest win of his career, JPS. He did win the NAWA heavyweight title over Adam James a couple years ago. But I think this would really put the icing on the cake for Thomas Extreme's career.
Absolutely. Anytime you can beat a legend like George South, it's a notch in your belt. It's one to write down and remember forever.
And that's what he's trying to do here, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying to put the icing on the cake here. And you can hear the people, they're clapping, they're wanting George South to beat up the Bandana Bandit, the king of cardio. South back up. Arm drags him off of him.
He's still feeling it though.
He's grabbing that arm. Oh, drop kicked him.
Drop kick.
And you saw right where those feet connected, not just the chest, but that arm of George South as well. As you said, he was clutching it, so it's obviously working. Going right back to that chin lock.
Chin, the neck, the spine.
As you can see, he made a point to drive that knee right into the back of George South before clamping on that chin lock. Our official John Harkey's right in there. He's right in the position in case George South wants to quit. But I don't know if there's any quit in the body of George South. He knows that this is a first-time ever matchup. He don't want to lose to Thomas Extreme in a first-time ever matchup. He don't ever want to lose to Thomas Extreme, but especially since this is the first time that these two have ever went at it.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's getting the crowd behind him again. He's drawing from him. This match has been going on a while too, Big Mike. These guys have got to be near and exhausted right now.
Thomas now letting go of that chin lock and going right back to that arm, the damaged arm of George South. Oh, big chop. Pulling on the pass like Wahoo McDaniel with that chop and using that arm drag to take him off of him. What's South got in mind for him now? Oh, big another shoulder tackle. South up and over. Leapfrog from Extreme. Oh, flying burrito.
Flying burrito, that's got to be it.
1, 2, 3, and George South
Out of nowhere.
with that flying burrito defeats Thomas Extreme. You got to give credit to Thomas Extreme. He went toe-to-toe with George South, but in the end was not able to pick up the victory here. And there's your winner, the legendary.
Still tough to beat.
Mr. Number 1, George South, picking up the win. What a way to start the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoo, Master, this is professional wrestler Jimmy Valiant. Handsome Jimmy, the Boogie Woogie Man. I'm telling my people, my brothers and sisters, yours truly loves you all. Now, hey, y'all, I have a wrestling camp in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's called BWC, Boogie's Wrestling Camp, Hall of Fame Museum. Come if you want to be a professional wrestler, valet, or a referee, or a timekeeper. Put up the ring, brother. Anything will teach you all. Do interviews. Do it all right here at BWC.
For more information on Boogie's Wrestling Camp Hall of Fame Museum, visit jimmyvaliant.weebly.com. Oh, yeah!
Hey, when the Gladiator Holics are all hanging out down in Charlotte, where they show up, Resident Culture Brewery. There's 2 locations, one on Central Avenue and one down on the south end. They just made a beer for me, the greatest wrestler of all time, the Golden Gladiator. Number 2, you might find me down here. And if you're a dude, don't talk to me. If you're a lady, say 18 to 45 and got loose morals, call me.
Get your full Nelson IPA only at Resident Culture Brewing Company with 2 great locations in South End and Plaza Midwood, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Ride, Wranglers Ride. NAWA, one of the hottest promotions around. I am Outlaw David Sellers. This is Cowboy Tucker Rhodes. We are the Wranglers, and we are the roughest, toughest tag team in all the Carolinas. Tell them, Cowboy Tuck.
NAWA, we are here for one reason, and one reason only, and that is tag team gold around our waists. And there ain't nothing stopping that.
Hashtag Cowboy up, Wranglers out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just heard from the Wranglers, that group, Cowboy tag team, making a name for themselves here. Your brother, JPS.
Absolutely. A couple of studs, man.
Well, here you go. We got another couple studs right here at the ringside area. Our television champion, Dre White and Zay Vega. It's main event time now, ladies and gentlemen. We've been waiting on this matchup for months as Luke Fury has ran his mouth and cost Zay Vega several matches over the last several months, and now we're finally going to get him in the ring one-on-one. And guess what? AJ Frost is going to be handcuffed to the TV champion Dre White to prevent any outside interference. And we're going to get us a clear-cut winner. You can hear the love for Luke Fury as the boos come raining in there.
No love.
He's a young legend, JPS.
Yeah. You hear all his fans? Nope. Got none. No fans.
He's a young legend in his own mind.
I am glad, though, that AJ is going to be handcuffed to Dre, because you can never face AJ or Luke in a one-on-one matchup. They're always getting involved, bunch of shenanigans. So I think that's outstanding that Dre's stepping up here to make sure this thing stays legal today.
Zay Vega is looking forward to getting his hands on Luke Fury for months. And this is finally going to happen here. And as you said, with the handcuff situation. Well, wait a minute. AJ Frost is saying no, no, no.
He's probably trying to talk his way out of it.
There you go. You see our official, John Harkey. He's got the cuffs. He's cuffing Dre White to one end of those metal handcuffs. And now Harkey's saying, come on, Frost, it's your turn. He don't want nothing to do with it. He's probably giving him flashbacks to when he didn't pay his child support and they come and arrested him or something.
Well, I don't know nothing about that.
I don't either. I'm just making up. These are just scenarios that I come up with. These are these are not legitimate actual scenarios. I don't really know if he's missed child support payments or not.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
But AJ Frost is now being grabbed.
Look at him.
And he is about to be handcuffed. No, but Harkey can't get a hold of him. And now he's got him. John Harkey has now cuffed Dre White to AJ Frost. And this is going to nullify the outside interference, or at least that's the hopes of NAWA management for this huge matchup between Zay Vega and Luke Fury. And we all know the history that these two guys right here have, as Dre White, that belt wrapped around his waist, belonged to AJ Frost just not that long ago.
Absolutely, he took it from him.
And now the bell is rung. It's main event time.
Look at Zay Vega. He is super excited to finally get his hands on Luke Fury, and I'm excited to see it. I hope he kicks his tail.
Well, I'm hoping that this puts an end to this problem between these two. As you can see, AJ Frost trying to run away from Dre White, but I don't think he realizes what the purpose of handcuffs are. You can hear the people. They definitely are ready for this matchup. And Luke Fury can't stand, as he calls them hillbillies. And look, AJ Frost trying to go away from Dre White, but he can't go nowhere. Maybe this should be a stipulation for all of Luke Fury and AJ Frost singles
Absolutely.
matches.
Talk to the office. Maybe we can get one of them cages like Jim Cornette used to have to be in.
I know we got a cage, but I don't know if it's that small. But here we go. We're all finally, these two are finally going to get it going and get it on. Can Luke Fury back up all them words? Can he back up all those knocks against Zay Vega and beat him here? Vega is a unique athlete. He's definitely been on the rise here in NAWA over the last year and a half or so.
He's a Slim Reaper.
He is the Slim Reaper. He's no young legend, though. You got to give Luke Fury credit. He may be a young punk with a big mouth, but he can back it up most of the time inside the ring.
He's effective. He's got super potential. He's going to do great things in wrestling, but he's still a jerk.
Zay Vega and Luke Fury going back and forth, fast-paced action here. Both men going for a drop kick.
Look at that.
They are both face to face. Once again, neither man getting the advantage early on here. A shove from Fury. As the two men that are handcuffed, all they can do is look on. Big right hand takes Fury right down. Vega needs to get on top of him. Don't give him a chance to recover here.
He's doing his normal thing, running to AJ, but AJ's got a problem.
You know, Uncle AJ's not going to be able to be much of a help here tonight. He can shout words of encouragement and give advice.
Big knife edge chop there to Luke from Zay.
And Zay looking on at AJ Frost, letting him know that there ain't nothing you can do about it now. As you're handcuffed to Dre White, ducks the clothesline. Fury takes him down off his feet. Big shoulder tackle there, JPS.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm glad you saw it, because we're both looking at the same thing.
Both of these men are lean and athletic.
Oh, big kick there.
Kicked him right out the ring.
Like a mule kick.
Yeah.
Taking him to the floor, and you see Dre White dragging AJ Frost by the handcuffs to the other side of the ring, so he can't talk to Luke Fury. And out, up and over the top rope. Oh, big kick. Right into the chin of Luke Fury. And Zay Vega
Luke doesn't know what to do. This is normally the part of the match where AJ gets involved.
Well, that's why he's being handcuffed to another man. Zay Vega is he's just loving every second of this because he knows that it's going to be a fair fight for a chance.
See, he's crawling towards him.
Uncle AJ being drugged back away. He's like an infant going to the mama.
Absolutely.
For a breastfeeding. He's got to always go after it. And now he's got him outside going for a chop, but he misses. He hit that steel post with his bare hand, and now, oh God, you heard that one, didn't you?
He about cut him in two.
And now they're giving Luke Fury the advantage, and I want to say thank you to our official for giving us such a leeway here in this big main event matchup as they're back into the ring now. They definitely want to see a winner here in this contest, and look at Fury running out and jumping out the other side after breaking that 10 count. Vega pursuing him here on the outside. Back in the ring goes Fury. Oh, geez, what happened there?
The ropes caught him in the nether regions.
Luke Fury kicking that rope, but still only enough to get a 2 count.
Well, I'm telling you, he's still feeling it. He has not recovered from that encounter yet.
Luke Fury, one of the youngest, he's the youngest competitor here in NAWA, as you can see from the viewpoint of our two individuals who are handcuffed, what they're seeing. AJ Frost trying to get those cuffs off. Dre White trying to cheer on his friend, Zay Vega, as he's doing him a huge favor here tonight to make sure this match is one-on-one. Now Fury picking up Vega.
He had control. He hesitated though, and Vega took advantage. Big kick there, big thrust kick.
Went for that knee, but nobody was there. Now look, Luke Fury. He looks like he don't know what to do.
I'm telling you, like you said, an infant with their mom. He don't know what to do with that. AJ right there holding his hand.
And all he can do is, like I said, shout those words of encouragement. Now he goes, big suplex there from Fury. You see the pain on Vega's face. It only gets a 2 count.
Yeah, Zay's got to find something here. Turn this thing around.
After months and months of talk, all the talking is over. Knife edge chop from Vega. And another one right there. And he's telling AJ Frost this is not happy with what's going on here inside the squared circle. Up and over to the apron goes Fury. Vega with a vicious forearm shot there. Now they're just trading blows here on the apron.
On the apron. That is the hardest part of the ring, Mike.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. And here we go. What's going on? Both men. Oh, big kick. He just ate the boot.
Right to the face.
What's
right to the chin.
Fury jumping off. Cut. Oh, my God.
A cutter on the apron.
Christ there.
Jeez. That might both be counted out.
He just hit him, like you said, with a cutter on the apron. Both men on the floor here. As our official, John Harkey, has implemented that 10 count, will either man be able to get back up and into the ring? Will both men be able to get back up? Vega taking the worst of that.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
You can see he's grabbing his left arm.
That great young fan there cheering Vega on, trying to give him some words of encouragement.
Well, look at that. Fury not wanting to take the count out and win, trying to go for the pinfall here. And only gets a 2 count. Look at the surprise on the face of Fury. He thought that was going to be the end of this matchup here.
And that's not going to be that easy.
Definitely not that easy here of a win for Fury as he's expecting. Can you just imagine how much junk Luke Fury's going to talk if he's able to defeat Zay Vega? But he's going up to the top rope. Beautiful shot there with those cuffs as Fury goes for that swanton with nobody home. No water in the pool, Sellers.
Zay, you got to get up. You got to find something here. Here's your chance. Yeah, if Luke beats him fair and square here, you won't be able to be around him.
He'll definitely have the bragging rights. Whoever gets to win. Big clothesline from Vega. And another one there. He's using this momentum. He says that's it. Oh, he catches the kick. Oh!
He got him the second time.
Vega with them educated feet, moving them at lightning speed there. And Luke Fury, he's, good God, just dropped right on his neck. And he rolls out to the floor. I think Vega was going to go for a pinfall there.
It would have been a good time for one.
But Fury rolling out. Good ring awareness. I don't know if he rolled out on his own or from the momentum of that maneuver. But either way, it worked into the advantage of Luke Fury. Now, Zay Vega on the chase here on the floor.
He's in hot pursuit.
Now, oh!
Oh, low blow. Low blow by Luke outside of the referee's vision.
Luke Fury now going for a dive here. Oh, diving through that middle rope right into the front row. And the action landing right into our fans' laps here. That's a good thing about coming to an NAWA show or an independent wrestling show, JPS, is that
you're up close and personal.
Close with the wrestlers. You get to talk to them and meet them.
Absolutely.
This ain't like a $300, $400 ticket just to be in the front row. But Vega, he looks like he's done. He's lifeless, but able to kick out.
Again. Look at these guys. These are two top-notch athletes in here giving it all they got.
I don't know how much. I think Bobby Lee is pretty much on the same level as Luke Fury. Oh, wait a minute. Jeez. Dre White just got slung into that post by AJ Frost.
What's he doing out
He's
there?
grabbing his arm. Frost is trying to get out of those cuffs. I don't think he realizes he needs a key, but Dre White is out, and our official, John Harkey, coming out to check on Dre White to see what's going on.
I think he's out cold. AJ snatched him into that post when he wasn't looking.
Well, Harkey, our official, John Harkey, has the key in his pocket. So I don't know what AJ Frost is thinking. Now Luke Fury giving our official a mouthful. Vega, super kick. Oh,
he got John Harkey right in the mouth.
He connected in on our official.
Gosh.
Oh, God, another super kick this time.
We're having a super kick party at the NAWA.
Zay Vega's out cold. So is our official.
No, Luke got the key out of his pocket.
But he doesn't need the key. Vega's out. He should go for the cover.
He's got no ref to count him out. John Harkey's out cold.
There's no official, and now AJ Frost has been set free. And he's putting the boots to Zay Vega.
Every time, Mike, we got to talk. You got to talk to the office about this. This is ridiculous.
Our official, John Harkey, is down. He's out cold after that super kick from Vega. He's about to meet this steel chair. Oh, but Frost.
Right across the head. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Frost got clocked with that steel chair.
Can we get another official out here? What is going on here?
Now Vega's got the chair. He's got that steel chair that Luke Fury just used. Oh, he just threw it right into his face. He's getting rid of the evidence. JPS, he got rid of the evidence.
Look at him snatching him up by his hair. I love it.
Well, Fury,
great.
Shining Wizard from Vega there. Fury's out cold. Two big shots to the head. 2, 3, and Zay Vega.
He took care of business. Beat him. He beat both of them. Zay Vega just beat both of them.
Finally getting a win over Luke Fury. We thought it was going to be fair and square, and it was for most part.
Somebody needs to check on John Harkey. How's his teeth?
Harkey's grabbing his mouth. He was able to do his job there. Zay Vega picking up the win with the help of Dre White. Most of the part of the matchup there until they were able to get out of the cuffs. But there's your winner, the Slim Reaper, Zay Vega, defeating his arch nemesis, Luke Fury.
Absolutely.
With a clean pinfall victory here. What a main event, JP.
What a main event. That was awesome.
What a way to end the show as Fury.
I know we're supposed to be unbiased, but I'm glad they lost.
Well, Fury and Frost are the losers this week.
Absolutely.
Would that be the end of this between these two? If I'm a betting man, I'd say no because I know Luke Fury, but Zay Vega defeats Luke Fury, and now look at this. He's shaking the hand of Dre White, but he's looking at that TV
Yes,
title.
sir. Look at that title. It's beautiful.
You think he's admiring the beauty of it, or is he wanting it?
He wants it.
As Dre White just did him a huge favor, and now he's insinuating he wants a title shot, but Zay Vega, ladies and gentlemen, with the win.
Big victory today for Zay.
That's all the time we got this week right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. So long for now.